What was that?
Sounds like Jeremy and Tina. Let's go see what's happening.
They quickly exit the non-such and make their way towards the commotion. As they approach, they see Jeremy and Tina facing a tall, weary man with intense eyes and a tightly clenched jaw. He gestures animatively, his voice rising in anger.
We're just here to learn about your history, not start a fight.
Seriously, dude, chill out. What's your problem?
You're American soldiers, aren't you? Hiding behind these.
Easy, Jeremy. We're just tourists. What's your name? Where are you from?
Kevin, from Alberta. And I'm a patriot. Unlike you invaders.
Kevin's words hang in the air, heavy with animosity. Tina shifts uncomfortably.
Look, I'm autistic, and so is Kira. We're not anyone's pawns. We're just here with our friends.
Hiding behind the most vulnerable, typical American tactic. Brainwashing the special needs population.
That's not true. We're friends. And frankly, I panicked when I heard your people murdered the ex-prime minister.
He got what he deserved.
Before Kira can respond, Steve steps forward, his face grim. With a swift, unexpected movement, he punches Kevin in the jaw. The man crumples to the ground, unconscious.
Let's go now.
They quickly leave the replica village, the unsettling encounter leaving a heavy silence in its wake. Kira is unusually quiet during the Dr. Vola's apartment, the events of the day weighing heavily on her mind. The burgeoning connection she felt with Steve on the non-such now feels miles away, replaced by a chilling uncertainty.
Let's go now.
They quickly leave the replica village, the unsettling encounter leaving a heavy silence in its wake. Kira is unusually quiet during the Dr. Lola's apartment, the events of the day weighing heavily on her mind. The burgeoning connection she felt with Steve on the non-such now feels miles away, replaced by a chilling uncertainty. Lola's apartment, a haven of calm amidst the city's growing unease, welcomes them back. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee fills the air.
Rough day, dear. This might help.
Thanks, Lola. I think I need it.
Kira drifts towards the balcony, the city lights twinkling below like a scattered constellation. The weight of the day presses down on her, Kevin's chilling words echoing in her ears. She leans against the railing, lost in thought.
Any for your thoughts?
It's just, during the pandemic, it felt like the world went mad. And now, with everything happening between America and Canada, it feels like it's happening all over again.
I'm sorry about how things are between our countries, I mean.
That guy, Kevin, he was from Alberta, where the trucker convoy started. They wanted to take over the government. It's unsettling.
Again, I'm sorry. There are extremists everywhere, I guess.
Will people ever go back to common sense? To reason?
Common sense isn't dead. It's just easier to not think when people are panicking, when they're scared.
So you think all this insanity, it's just stress?
I think a lot of it is, yes.
Is there hope then?
There's always hope.
Their eyes lock, the city lights blurring into a backdrop for the tension that crackles between them. Steve leans in, his lips brushing against Kira's. The kiss is unexpected, charged with a mixture of comfort and uncertainty. The moment hangs suspended, the future a tangled web of possibilities.
Steve? We need to talk. About those accusations. Steve? We need to talk? About
Right. Now?
Maybe later, Jeremy.
It's getting worse. The accusations, the threats. They're saying Americans are instigating the unrest.
The air thickens with unspoken tension, the city lights casting long, distorted shadows on the balcony.
Guys, you need to see this.
What is it?
They've taken hostages. At the legislative building.
A wave of disbelief washes over them. The distant sounds of sirens blend with the city's muffled hum.
Hostages?
Government officials. Staff. Even some tourists.
Lola just called. Said we should stay put. There's nothing we can do.
This is my fault. All of this. If I hadn't.
Stop it, Steve. You're seeing reason, finally. That's not a bad thing.
A chill wind sweeps across the balcony, carrying the distant echo of angry shouts.
The city cops. They're all headed downtown. But who's going to protect us? Here?
We are. Jeremy and I.
Protect us? With what? Do you even have a gun?
A tense silence hangs in the air, broken only by the distant wail of sirens. Steve and Jeremy exchange a look, then each reach under their jackets, producing handguns.
Never leave home without it.
This is exactly what I mean. You're turning into America.
It might look that way right now, Kira. But common sense. Reason. It will return. It always does. It might look that way right now, Kira. But common sense. Reason. It will return. It always does.
Put those away. You think guns are the answer? That's not how we solve things here.
The tension on the balcony thickens, the distant shouts a stark counterpoint to the sudden quiet amongst them. The air crackles with unspoken anxieties.
What? You just gonna roll over and play dead?
Yeah, Kira. What exactly do you propose we do? Negotiate with a mob?
Unlike Americans, we leave things up to the cops.
Yeah, and you know what else? Canada has a pretty good track record of not having school shootings. Know why?
As you don't have guns?
That's one reason. The other one is common sense. Something you Yanks seem to be lacking lately.
Oh, really? And what's happening in the legislative building is called common sense, is it?
Lola steps back from the escalating argument, her hand pressed to her forehead. The weight of the situation, the fear for these young people in her care, presses down on her.
What's happening is a bunch of brainless Albertans thinking they can do whatever they want because they have the oil.
So, Alberta's like Texas?
Where do you think rednecks come from, genius?
The distant sirens seem to grow louder, closer, a chilling reminder of the chaos unfolding just blocks away. The tension on the balcony stretches taut, threatening to snap.
Everyone, please.
Stay out of this, Lola. This isn't your fight. Stay out of this, Lola. This isn't your fight.
Steve watches, a knot of unease tightening in his stomach. He'd seen a lot in his years of service, but the raw fury radiating off Kira felt different, unpredictable.
No one talks to Lowell like that.
The air on the balcony thickens, heavy with unspoken words and simmering resentment. The distant sirens continue their mournful wail.
Lola's our boss, our friend. She takes care of us. You don't even know her.
Whoa, easy there, Jira.
You think guns are the answer? Why don't you go down there to the legislative building and try using them on those protesters? Isn't that what Americans do?
Jeremy recoils as if slapped, his face paling. Lolo gasps, her hand flying to her mouth.
Kira,
What did you do if someone disrespected your mother, Jeremy? Huh? You do exactly what I'm about to do. Leave.
The silence stretches, broken only by the distant sirens and Kira's ragged breathing. The tension on the balcony crackles, a live wire threatening to ignite.
Fine. Watch your back, Steve. This crazy?
Jeremy's voice trails off as he disappears inside, slamming the door behind him. The force of the slam rattles the windows, mirroring the tremor of unease that runs through everyone left on the balcony.
Kira, your arm.